What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Warp Forged Reactions. I'm your host, Phoenix. I am a former touring metal musician who kind of got away from metal for a bit too long due to health issues and COVID, and honestly, just I was a little bit burnt out, spending so many years dedicating my entire life to the genre. It all came to a climax and wore thin, so I am on a mission to reconnect with metal music, discover all the great stuff that I pretty much missed out on, and I figured I might as well start a reaction channel so people can join me on the journey. So if you have some metal songs that I might like, bands, anything, don't be scared to suggest stuff. Like, even if it's a little off topic, I don't care, just suggest it. Drop it down in the comments. I read all the comments. I'll respond to pretty much all of them at this point. Channel's still small. I can still keep up with it. No big deal. So, just drop a like, subscribe, talk to me, let me know what's going on, and come on this journey with me. Now, today, I've been waiting for this. Lorna Shore. Now, this is one of the bands that, even not being in the trenches like I used to be, you're just gonna hear about them. When what is it? To the Hellfire? When To the Hellfire dropped, that blew up everywhere. You couldn't escape that song. Everybody was sweating it, and it was just it's a great song. And Lorna Shore really, really impressed me at that point. I'll be honest, I was kind of a Will Ramos hater for a little bit. I thought his little Schmeagle vocals were kind of gimmicky but it's grown on me. Now, don't get me wrong, I've always recognized, how talented Will is. Will has some amazing, amazing talent. Everything from his brutal stuff to his covers of Sleep Token. The dude's a talented dude, and I watch him on the Charismatic Voice, and he's learning all kinds of stuff with Elizabeth over there, and they're trying to do their little thing, which I think is pretty cool. But, yeah, I've been excited for this because I heard they're coming out with a new album and new music, blah, blah, blah. So, new video just dropped 2 days ago. Because of my schedule, I haven't had a chance to get to it yet, but here it is now. This is Lorna Shore. The song is Glenwood, and I'm pretty excited. I'm getting ready for some brutal stuff, some gutturals, some screams. So let's check it out, see what happens. Ooh. Cinematic vibes already. Beautiful tone. Will out here running down the streets that Stranger Things were on. All right, I'm a bit of a film nerd, so this is filmed very, very well. Just the framing and, the depth of field, everything is I can tell this video is going to be sick.
Can we go back?
Ooh.
Can we go back? Can we go back to how we used to be? Can we go back? Yeah, we have to make a change for
This sounds huge. I wasn't expecting Lorna Shore to be hitting me with the wall of sound. This is this particular part, big and massive, like something like Devin Townsend would do or something. Sick so far. Probably gonna go stupid sick right now. Big brutal breakdown maybe. No! This, I'm sure they're going to change up and like do the typical Lorna Shore thing, but so far this is catching me way off guard. This sounds like, it doesn't sound American. This sounds like something you'd hear out of Europe. This is sick. Beautiful harmonies, like wall of sound, great progressions, beautiful harmonies. Like the harmonies, I can't get over it. They're just, it's very, very Euro sounding and good. Who's this little kid? It's showing a little kid in a family. I'm assuming this is a story about whatever the heck's going on, the lyrics.
We can't go back.
I just caught something. In Flames? I was thinking, Euro, and now they're hitting to In Flames. Swedish legends.
We can't go back to how we used to be. We can't go
This is supposed to be Will? Story about Will? The devil's lettuce. Building. You hear this, like the synth in the background, like I don't know, it's kind of got like a whole orchestra type of setting, so like you hear like the big push behind the guitar lifts that are already pushing. It just sounds great and massive. If there's one word I could use to describe this so far, it's massive. It's talking about a broken home and Take Me Back, but it's not the same. So I'm assuming so far it's about just growing up in a tough house and, through life's experiences and hardships, it's changed him. So like he can't get to the same feelings he had when he was a kid, I guess, so far. I don't know. I'll keep listening and see where it goes. Sure, SM58, legendary microphone. Almost the SM7B. I mean, the SM57, 58, and the SM7B are all very, very close to each other. Pretty much one of the main differences between the 57, 58, and the SM7B, or SM7, or the new one, is pretty much they took the transformer out of the SM57. So it's a transformerless 57 with a couple of dip switches on it and whatnot for sound. But they're very, 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 very close microphones, and a lot of people that don't need an SM7 still buy them because all the podcasters use them and blah, 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 blah. But a 58 is almost the same thing, and it's $100. Like, just buy the SM58. You'd be good. And probably almost every single album you've ever listened to in the metal or rock and roll genre from like the 70s onward has had an SM57 on it. Whether it's recording the snare or the guitars, it's legendary. Don't sleep on it. Sorry, sidetracked. I apologize. All the time we lost. Damn. Emotional. Been away from him for 10 years. You know, I like this. Woo. Before we go any further, epic lead right there. That was a great solo. But yeah, it kind of seems like maybe his house, if this is I don't know if it's about him, true story about him, but it kind of sounds a little personal, like a deep dive into his life. But it sounds like his household was a little bit tough, and there's something happened, and he changed. It looks like because of that, he started doing drugs and just being a typical teenage hooligan, you know? It's all part of it. Like, yeah, I don't know. The 10 years apart thing, that's still confusing me a little bit. I gotta kind of, I'm assuming maybe he got pushed away from his family. I don't know. We'll see. We'll keep going. Is all I know. All right, this has got to be about him. This is a very emotional performance. All right, yeah, that confirms it right there. It's definitely 100% about him. Man, hit the Ring doorbell. See the Ring doorbell right there. Hello, small glasses, man. Is that like his dad or something? And roll credits. Oh. Oh, and he lived close. You know, I lived near my father my entire life, but my dad was a raging piece of shit, and I never wanted anything to do with him. I never wanted to be around him, never wanted to talk to him, never wanted to see him, and it was pretty much like that my entire life till I was about 35, and I get a phone call telling me he passed away, and you know what? It is what it is. I don't have this relationship. You know, I was so close to my mom. My mom was my world. My mom passed away when I was 27, I think. 26, 27. And that that absolutely shattered my world. She's my everything. So I can't relate to this completely because you could clearly tell he loved his dad. So slightly different boat. But man, what an emotional song. I was not expecting this. I wasn't expecting the European sound. I wasn't expecting this to be so emotional. Like, this is sick. What else is going on?
This song is more about like just feeling like real and just being human. And I think there's a part of everybody when they like go through hard things and it's just easier to just turn away and just pretend that it's not happening. And you're like, okay, well, I don't like that, so fuck that. I'm not going to deal with it anymore. And I think a part of me was that I wanted to come back here and make sure that no matter what, I didn't have regrets at any point in my life. I'm not like, shit, you know, I wish that I could have gotten closer to you again. Because in a way, I think we're very similar. And I think that's why we fought a lot also growing up, is because we're very similar. Because I'm very stubborn.
Well,
and I know for a fact.
You may forgot, but I was here. I raised you.
Yeah. And you were stubborn as hell.
Never.
Oh, really? That's crazy. Yeah.
That's
Spoken
not
like a
possible.
true stubborn person. Yeah.
Never
So you're
happened.
stubborn.
It's just that I was right. I was your dad.
Okay.
That's the problem.
All right. And you know what, Dad? You kind of old now. So I'm over here and I'm
Who's
like,
old?
yeah, I'm like,
Burn.
in my mind, I'm like, holy shit, I need to become,
This is
we
cool.
need to make it right, because if I don't, I'm gonna regret this for the rest of my life. So I came back and I knocked on that door and
And here we are. Austin,
he called me like the moment I left here.
Yeah.
Who's Austin? Anybody know who Austin is? If you know who Austin is, comment down below. Let me know who Austin is.
And I just cried on the phone. I was just like, I just spoke to my dad, man. Like, I'm crying right now. I was like, I just called my dad.
That's
I haven't
awesome.
spoken to my dad in so long.
A big baby, just like when you were a kid. It's okay though. There's nothing
That's
worry
good to
about.
see.
Oh,
It's okay.
it was one of the most important moments of my life, I think. Thank you for being a part of this video.
Absolutely.
I love you.
I love you. It's my pleasure.
We did it.
We did it.
Easy.
I like how the background music is the chord progression from the song that the guitars were playing. Just piano playing it. Awesome touch.
Easy lemon squeezy, Dad. I knew we could do it.
We did it.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
All right. Now, I can't wait to go back and check the song out again now that I'm sure what the premise is. And man, kudos to Will for letting the fans into something so emotional and so personal. Like, I have a hard time opening up about a lot of things. I'm honest. You ask me about something, I'll tell you. But to open up and share like that, like, that's something not many people in his position or people in positions of fame let the outside world into. So, like, I see why he dumped so much emotion into the song. Because I picked up on that emotion right away. Like, I was like, damn, this song is like, this is heavy. And not heavy in like a brutal way. Like, emotionally heavy. And, man, this is by far, by a landslide, my favorite Lorna Shore song. I can tell you that right now. And I really like their other stuff that I've heard so far. But this is epic, because this is like a roller coaster of emotions. This is sick. Man, if they do more like this, I will be here for it. I'm here for this. This is awesome. Kudos, Will. Good on you for doing the right thing and going back to your dad. Kudos on you for sharing with us. Like, just everything about this is awesome. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to end it right there. I'm almost borderline speechless. Good job. Bravo, Lorna Shore.